Aloha, this is Jason Schwartz of the Neutral Zone. Last time I was with Joseph Moses, it wasn't too long ago. We were in a dugout in Kihei. Now we're in Wailuku, the Wailuku gym right behind me, and we're right now in front of a place, I can't even pronounce the name in Korean, but they're a beautiful place that we're sitting in their garden. And when we did our last interview and in appearances Joseph has made, he didn't really have a focused place to share who he was and what he wants to tell you, and I wanted to give him a chance. Thank you for coming back and doing another one of these, Joseph.
No problem.
So what do you want to say? What's up?
Well, hello.
These are your
I'm a
people.
candidate-
Speak to them.
Yeah, I'm a candidate for County Maui. In March of last year, I started walking the Sacred Island and became an eyewitness of our community. Being housed with myself, I heard day by day opinions and statements about the life here from many people. Everybody's voice should be heard. And I still need to learn a lot. Our government needs to be with and for the people, right? So that is the way to truly revive the Aloha spirit. In my campaign, I accept no fundraising nor any gifts. I live on Social Security as my only income, and I'm completely happy. I'm satisfied with it. I want to serve the people, so I walk and take the bus to meet ordinary people, just like myself. I found out, to be honest, is very important. I also work as a full-time volunteer with the Maui Rescue Mission. We are all learning a lot about being ohana, helping each other to manage our daily life challenges. Us, we the people, should always govern together. It is not about me. It is about community. Our ohana, including our blessings, our precious children. Please try to get to know me. Please test my spirit. You should examine all of us candidates, our daily deeds, and then let your heart decide. We can be friends. Speak to me, to our volunteers of Maui Rescue Mission, and to your neighbors. Let us get together. You will find me. I'm right here. One member among many in our community. Me being a native of Germany, I embrace completely my Hawaiian friends. In behalf of us, we are caretakers of the land, and the land takes care of us. I strongly suggest to return the islands of Maui County back to the Hawaiian people. This is the right way to apologize, not just saying sorry, but to honestly show repentance, and I believe the Hawaiians will show everybody what aloha means to them. Since the beginning of my journey here on Maui, many of the residents, non-natives, give me a lot of support being now candidate. We need to respect the Hawaiian way of life and their culture. Our spirit needs to live together in harmony. Please be a peace be to all of us. Now, how did we get there that everything doesn't work? People told me all through the year I walk around and talk to people. They have only one real problem. They don't want to hear anymore. They don't want to go vote. They're tired of it. All they want is figuring out, or actually exposing, that's where I'm coming in, what all this capitalism, that's where it starts. Because it leads to greed, it leads to corruption.
Joseph, isn't it fair to say that your lack of time here and knowing of the systems, your ideas need to be addressed? The thing about the Hawaiian Kingdom and giving it back, that's not something that's just done on a handshake and now things continue. It's a big deal. But what's powerful is your ideas about helping each other. What's powerful is guiding things that more help the local people. Our present mayor helped create OEV Resources, a new nonprofit about Hawaiian. In fact, you know that, this Wailuku Film Fest, the whole thing that's going on with creating a Hawaiian presence, and he's being Hawaiian. So, what you're bringing here and what you're saying just says, hey, Ronald Reagan, you talked about a trickle-down theory that the people that have the benefits will pass down. We're living in a time when that isn't happening. In fact, we're watching the opposite happen. So you're speaking and saying, look, what the world needs now is love, sweet love. So your message is delivered. I can ask you questions, but if I ask you about the roads and the costs, clearly you're a smart guy, but that's not where you've been focused. So when you're speaking to the voters, what can you tell them that'll give them some confidence about your ability to focus on things they need? Because I've been talking this stuff for 35 years, and I'm still busted because they don't support me and support me. I'm still on the street, if you will. But the ideas and what you've got are important. So what are you going to do for those voters that now that you have their attention? There's a man who cares about you and is out with you, and you may see him around. And that is, so that's why I just jumped in here. What do you want to tell them? How can you help them specifically?
In the time I'm walking around and do this with the Maui Rescue Mission, I came to areas and saw how the Hawaiian people are living. And when I compare this, the gap between what foolish politics is doing, which I have in 1 year seen much more than anybody up there in this building behind me because they sit in their office.
But maybe they were out in the community for 60 years, 50 years. You can't say they don't know the community just because they're sitting in office. Once you become mayor, you're going to be sitting in the office too, and having a staff that'll run you around. But you can't
I would
really
like to
blame
interrupt you when you say,
Please do.
I know already. You won't find me sitting upstairs a lot.
Well,
First
what
of
about
all,
the things you need to do?
the things which I don't know, I'm honest. If people ask me a question about taxes, how can I give them an answer? How can I promise them something? It is in 3 months.
Don't
it can
you
be a
need
complete.
to know stuff to become a mayor?
A lot of things, I'm telling you, I made my experiences. I saw, for example, all these different cultures, how they work together.
No, I
how,
asked.
how
I'm
there
breaking
is-
up. I just said it. You're running for mayor. You're not running for cultural advisor.
Okay.
You're not going for spiritual advisor or head of anything. You're running for mayor. That means you're going to have a lot of, I don't want to say Indians, maybe that's prejudice. You have a lot of people running around supporting you and your vision. So you'll be out in the community. You're not going to spend much time in the office. But if you didn't know much about taxes and if someone asks you about taxes, or they ask you, hey, we've been flooding in Kihei, what are you going to do, buddy? And you say, look, the Hawaiians. So what are you going to do about the water? That's why I'm telling you this way.
Okay.
I reckon, this. We don't have to do this if you don't want. But to me, being a mayor is having a team and knowing how to guide them. But if you don't have a team that has experience and is capable, how can you guide them? You have the team, but you don't know. You think you could be a quick study? Wait, you're just turning the government over. You see, you gotta give me a chance to understand what you do as mayor, as cultural guy, as guy in the street, to be an absolute gentleman and really care and help. You are there. But I'm just saying to you, we don't have to put this on if you don't want, but I recognize you're a caring man who has no budget to gate. If you say to someone, I'm Joseph Moses, they surely haven't seen it on a sign anywhere. So we need you to somehow give these voters who may or may not even see this video a reason to vote for you. Maybe so that you could become a cultural advisor to the mayor.
There's a good reason that I live the way I'm living. I don't want to have housing. I don't want food stamps. I'm entitled to these things. I want to be with the people, around them. I want to be houseless after I'm mayor. Why? Because that is the way for the people to see that I care. Because I would stop at the houseless, I would stop at the rich people, I would stop anywhere where I see people need some help. About the team you were talking about, I already saw that when I was in different shelters, when the last storm was here, I was in Lahaina in a shelter one night, I was in Wailuku, in Kihei, and I noticed everywhere I was tucking in the houseless. They know me. They got their food. They were not scared anymore to be kicked out when it stops and starts with raining. And who did I meet and work together? With fine ladies of the mayor's office, of the Red Cross, and we put up the carts. We worked together. We smiled. At one time, I came back, and they said, "Joseph, what did you do all day? What did you find out?" So they must have noticed that I have some interest. I was helping somebody, I know, have a little bit of medical experiences, and I was helping somebody who had a wound to wrapping up, and I looked to the side, and suddenly I saw a person I know. She cares even when people are maybe not seeing how bind her hands are. It's Naomi. She works for the houseless, out from the mayor's office, and she had her iPhone in her hand. When she went out, she tapped me on the shoulder. Another time I noticed that I told her, "You have a good heart." It is little things what I noticed. If I could just go with you now already to this county building. So many people know me. They smile, they hear me. Something sounds to me like, what is really the cause that there is something not? And that's why I brought him. Let me explain it one more time. I have no income, but I have the knowledge that people live from paycheck to paycheck.
There's a 1-point-something billion.
That's what I just wanted
budget
to come to.
Well, I'm trying to bring you down to my reality.
I want to bring
My
you...
reality is, you just told me you don't know nothing about taxes. How are you going to handle this?
Okay, it's we, the family. I am one person. My qualities are, I helped raising children.
So from the ground running, when you become mayor, you start. Is that it?
I say,
Do
we
you
the
think you
people...
should know it now before you run?
Yes, we the people, let's take that sign, mayor's office, down, put on we the people, and then who knows what about? What is bothering you? Don't give me any excuse or something. Roll up your sleeve. Yes, I have to be firm to be, that everybody knows. We got to work, everybody will find out. I have to be an example. I will use my income. I want to stay with my Social Security. And I have then, if they have to give it to me, thousands and thousands left. But I know also some of the problem in Kihei is, so many, they want to go home. They don't like it. They stop with drugs. I can get them, we can get them maybe a one-way ticket back home where they want to. And so some problems get solved with this. I can go in the morning, I open at 4 o'clock, park and recreation department. Help them by putting on my gloves, them go with a trash bag. And some of the houses, they're sitting now, I live among them. They're tired of just sitting around, they want to do something. So we can have everybody involved. It is for me no different. Even children on the weekends. I just want to be among you. When I walk up, I don't want to look the mayor. No, it's just, "Hi, Joseph. How you doing?" Kids, of course, they can call me uncle. I don't want to hear that word mayor.
I'm breaking
Okay.
in. Now, here we are. Drum roll, poof, you become mayor. I don't believe you're going to have the time on your schedule to allow you to dedicate the time that you're putting in now, delivering excellent service to people that they appreciate. I'm trying to give you
Yeah, the
a
point
my
which could
point
be.
because what I hear is someone in some department could say, "Hey, that guy could be really helpful to making the morale at the county go up. We could address things with homeless in some different ways. What great ideas, what great input. Let's work with Joseph."
Yeah.
I'm
So-
saying, see what I said? So, if
So-
if you ask me, and I have 10 people to run
You
for
had
mayor,
the first question. And
you
I
want to
had-
be chief. You don't even want to call it mayor. See, you're too big of radical change in one move for
Yes.
me. But I
Okay.
want your ideas because your ideas are what make a document valuable. You know what I mean? When I do a summary of the show,
When is it my
what
time
you
to
say,
talk?
it's whenever you jump in.
Okay.
You can't
So-
stop me. I told you. I have been doing this 35 years.
Okay.
And the
Let
people
me-
that you think you haven't seen things done.
Okay, let
I
me-
haven't seen things done 35 more
Okay.
times or more.
So
So
let
don't
me-
think
I'm-
that I'm not going
my-
to jump in. Go for it.
All right. In my vision, we are always together. That means I don't know if there's a handbook what a mayor's supposed to do. I want to start. If this is not getting settled, maybe I have friends in the police department, law department, because the day of inauguration, some Hawaiians they got to go somewhere. Or do you want to build them a raft to go out in the ocean? That's reality. I live sometimes with them. I work with them. I hear them. Now, coming back to what we're talking earlier about, how can you go and help all these people? You have your duties. I don't know the handbook, but I can say one thing. When I'm busy, I give you some ideas. It sounds in a moment maybe funny.
When
I
you're
said,
busy-
why don't we take the 9th floor down to the level floor? Why? Because we can talk a little bit, but then you look, where is Joseph? I'm standing at the door. And let's get it done. All this talking, resolution for 2 years. I'm going to bring up tomorrow Lahaina. How can something after 3 years be that I have to go to Cut Mountain and that I have to help there with 250 gallons of water, what we don't use for the showers, and go to laundry for them? You can wash the laundry, it still doesn't get clean anymore. They live in circumstances, I can't believe it. Tent City, Canal Beach, name it. I've been around this island. I have never seen anybody from that house there where they run the government. So another thing is, when I am, you got to go to meetings, John. Why not doing it? First of all, radical in my thoughts, in my dreams, but never. We're not fighting against flesh and blood. It's a principality. It's a powers. It's a level in high places. If somebody up there wants to hit me, I turn the cheek. It's no way. We don't get anywhere if we're not doing it in the Aloha way. So there is an appointment, and they say, Mayor, you have to meet this and this. Well, when I'm busy, I don't want to be rude now, say, take a number. I would say, why don't you come out where I am? I got work to do. I can't just stop in the middle.
I think
Well,
it's
of course,
important.
step in.
No, you can say of course, and because you know how far away you are from. I asked you a question. I said, "What are you gonna do for the people?" And you said, "I'm gonna go and I'm gonna give food and help the people that are homeless, and it is so bad, and I don't
didn't
see
say it
people
like
out there."
this.
No, listen. You're mayor of the gosh darn county. We have a budget to deal with.
Oh.
There are 1,000 things that need your attention. And if you put your energy into doing what you just said, you can't deal with the county.
I disagree.
issues.
I disagree
think-
completely.
Good.
It doesn't matter who
That's
has been
what is
where.
good. I want to see what you're
Okay.
telling me. So far,
What
you
did I
didn't-
say? What did I say?
What did
I
you
said,
say?
we the people. If there is anything, I'm honest. The way I live with my budget, I'm happy, and I can see
So why do you
what
need
the
to be
people.
mayor?
Because
You do
people
like
say
other people.
the
They all
corrupt.
want-
I want to find out when everybody is doing their job and getting their salary and everything. Where is this corruption? I will not stop because
What
the
does
majority of
corruption
men-
Those are big words, corruption.
Yeah, it means when.
That
Now
means
you're
what?
getting me. Okay.
No, look, You're running for mayor.
Okay,
you
then
think
let me
your
bring
dog
it out.
catcher? You're running for mayor,
Okay.
buddy. You're running
Somebody
for mayor.
is paying for all these signs. For all these signs.
Those-
Lobbyists, big companies.
What does that have to do with corruption in the government?
I would say it has a lot to do. It starts out when they are becoming, take their fundraising.
So how are you going to get your message out? You're not. You have no money. If people don't watch this show,
like
you've gotta
talking
figure-
to
you've gotta
Jason,
figure-
like talking to the
Look,
community,
yeah,
like
but
going
talking
around.
to me is almost a waste. How many people are going to see this? If you get it to 20,000 people,
I heard now
and they
a
agree
caucus,
with
the
you,
3 minutes
and
I
they
get
vote for you, you
will
might
be
get votes.
40,000 people get this. I don't know. I can't talk to everybody.
No,
I
you
don't want
can't.
no signs because people, I believe, when people driving by, they see the faces and they see for mayor and they pay hundreds and thousands or whatever of dollars for what? This money could be already going somewhere. For me,
It's a
they are not
pittance.
real.
I just
It's
told
a
you.
foolish behavior. they
$1
have.
billion plus budget.
Now,
and
let me
you're
talk about
talking
this.
Look, you are not talking about what a mayor does. You have all kinds of services provided.
There
It's
is
a
exactly.
budget.
That's what
So,
I'm talking about.
talk to me.
Okay. The budget is not my field. I didn't put the budget down. By the way, until June next year. When I'm mayor, we have to live with it. The law, in the moment, the way
What's
it is.
June of next year?
Next year is the fiscal year from now June or July until next year. It's already done. The mayor brought it down. The council went in a community.
So what's your point?
My point is, this
Yeah.
is not my field.
No, when? But look,
Okay.
you're
We
you're talking
are
yourself
family.
out of being
No.
real. How would you like to have someone represent you who doesn't understand the field?
To me, I don't know exactly now.
Why
what
are you
want.
running? For your ideas. If you keep pushing that what you're going to do after you're mayor is
Okay, then
helping people in the park, I'm going to stop
No,
you.
no,
the
we
mayor
have
does
these
that
others.
now, but he spends time on things that he knows. This guy's been a judge for 25, 30 years.
Yeah, and I've been a
And
Mr.
the other
Ma.
lady's been on council, and this person's an expert on that. What's your expertise? Housing?
That last sentence you said is really when you said he was 30 years a
What is
judge.
it?
Why don't you ask moms what it means to raise 9 children, 5 grandchildren?
Okay, so-
I'm just saying
So,
they will
no,
already
no, no,
understand.
You
When
said,
the mayor,
you said things like corruption.
when there is no,
You
I'm
said
saying
things
right now,
like-
yes, okay.
you
I
define
like to talk about this
corruption.
all the
No,
time
no,
until
but
it's discovered.
Corruption is the signs of people running.
There is no-
That's not government.
What did I
That's
say?
Elections.
Yes,
So
they are getting
government
these
is-
signs somehow. Are they all millionaires?
hold it. We're stopping you. You're not talking about what I said. If I was out there listening to you and I ask you about what's going on in the government, and you tell me
I-
that the
I know
people
quite
that
a
are
bit.
running
I've been in a
are
lot of
getting
departments.
money from people for signs, that's corruption. What?
That's the start of the corruption. That's why I don't take any fundraising.
But you can't change the whole system in one election now.
Why
Even when they
not?
change the law, it takes time to put it into
But
effect.
not anymore.
So,
We don't have that time anymore.
and you think you're Donald Trump? You think you can
Not
just
yet.
do anything?
Not yet.
And just have everyone say, oh, yes, bow to the east. Is that what you think?
I don't
You're
want ICE to
becoming
come
mayor.
out. So let's start on Maui County first.
What
and
are
forget
you going to
those.
do for me, the citizen?
Okay,
You're
I
going to help the
am-
people in the park? What did it do for me?
Okay, you gotta
I own
let
a
me
house.
talk now.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
Don't tell me about that shit. Excuse my French. What are you going to do for me?
Okay,
I'm a
if it
person
comes-
in
there
this
are
island.
people.
I'm not broke.
There are
Why, what are you
people.
going to do for me? I
The
have a
people.
house. I have
Right
a
now.
rental. What are you going to
The
do?
people which are right now working in these different departments, remember, it's we the people. I have to say, I don't know about this. This is your field. I give it
So
to
do
the
you
people.
do that on the job
Yes.
training? On the job training as
Training.
mayor.
Not
You-
training, we are there are
You're running
experts.
for
I am not in charge of
mayor.
Zen, it's we are the people.
Yes, but you
not
are
me.
the brain. You
They are the brain.
head.
Don't cut them too
You
short.
need
Everybody
someone
has
who's
gifts
running-
given. Everybody has
Well,
talents.
okay, so let's.
Children can give us
Now,
sometimes
you mentioned
answers.
Donald Trump, or I mentioned Donald Trump. Now, he hired all kinds of experts. So who do you know? I'll help you, Mr. Joseph.
Why don't we do
Mayor.
one thing?
What are you telling
Why don't
me?
we right
you know
now?
nothing about
I
it, and
believe.
you're going to bring these.
I believe, and I sent him already a postcard, and his wife too.
Talk to me what you want to do.
You
as
brought
a-
up Donald Trump.
No, I want to know. Cut it all out.
Okay.
You're running for mayor. You wanted to do an interview. What do you want these people to know? Tell them they're voters. I know I'm not voting
Okay.
for you. I like
We-
you. You'd be wonderful, but I'm not
Don't
voting
flatter
for you
me.
for mayor. I'm just trying to get you to understand.
It's okay. We're friends.
No, but why are we friends? Because I'm
Because-
being honest with you.
Yes. Come on, friend. Be honest.
Look,
You love me
you
the
guys have
lower
watched
way.
me for 35
That
years.
doesn't matter. With
I need
me-
your support, and I'm going to stop doing this because you're not supporting me like I need. You, may
see,
never even
there we
see
go.
this
That's
video.
where we have to change something. So you are part of the family. You have experience.
Well, but
there is
big
other
deal.
people, they have experience. That's their field. Comes about, I don't make a
Yeah.
budget. The people will make the budget. I have other things to do. My talent
Joseph,
is not
Joseph,
money.
Here, the first year, you just
My
said,
budget is the
from
people.
July to July,
We can't do nothing. So
you
the
have a budget. Now you're becoming mayor. You've inherited this budget,
Okay.
and you have to do something
Right.
responsible
Right.
for all the
And
people.
right now they have
and you have to
they have
redesign
already,
your
let's
budget
say,
and do all the things
the
that you
different
could
departments get a different amount. There is right now, like the police department gets this. Then the members up there from the 8th floor, they were bringing them in, asking them what you need the money for.
do.
When
That's
I-
what they have all these meetings for.
Good, I like it because
been
I was the
doing
only
that.
one sitting there when the police department was there, and I found out what the police department needs money for, and I agree.
So,
I would like to
there's-
work with them, but then I have to know, yes, not vetting, but I have to trust somebody. And I trust when I see somebody is trying to be honest. If somebody starts lying, if I see some kind of intuition, there is something foul, I don't want to blame around. I don't want to investigate. I hear corruption, police corruption. I take it now neutral. I'm the neutral zone. I don't point fingers. They tell me so many bad things. In Kihei, the police department is always friendly, and some of them, they know my name. I see him as my friend and helper, what my mom always said. And that is for me. I helped even the fire department. I can give them already ideas. I am a person, let's say there is a fire. When I am going there and I see that somebody needs some help, that's what I am. I'm a buddy. I'm help. I will step in there. Then I will jump in, and there we have another problem. I know where I can help.
Joseph,
I'm not standing.
I think that
Well,
if
helping
you-
the
if
people. What's
I
wrong
will-
with
I
that?
will reduce this to a summary and a transcript. And if you want, I can air it if you want. But I want you to tell these guys, sum it up, because you're giving me answers that are not working for me, and it's making me
Okay, wait.
not give you what you want. What do you want to tell them?
I want to tell them, in a moment, the way he was responding, he's not really getting the whole picture. I don't know why, because I'm saying over and over, there is corruption. We'll find out. It's something bad, so we'll find out. If we go the lower way, the good way, the bad way, we'll have to back a little bit off. I give my life for it. So, when we are calling ourselves family, there are people in all different departments who have different gifts. Some of them I will ask, do you want to stay there? You know from another, because you work now there. A lot of these ladies, they helped me in all the departments except, the council attorneys. They had their doors shut. Yeah. I don't want to deal with attorney. And then you get what? You get sued for this and that. I just want to do what I can do. And the people have to know it's our family, Ohana. That means everybody is responsible. I will not go around and people say, Mayor, why did you do this and this? I said, from the beginning, I said, we're family. Everybody, roll up your sleeves. See me as, in a moment, as a chief, which needs a lot of chiefs, responsible people, and not just people. And you'd be surprised how many people I will ask by saying, I think you are responsible. Come out of your what the politics is always doing, make you feel that you're nothing. Everybody is something. Everybody has talent, including our precious children. We got to hear the people. How do they want to do it? We might have a vote up there. We can't really work it out. 60% say, let's go this way. 40% this way. I am in a 40, it gets done what we the people. Is that not democracy? That's how we have to go about it. If we all, before we march out to our work, some sit up there. By the way, one time I want to bring this up tonight, tomorrow maybe in Lahaina, but I want to tell this to you all. If it comes to this, my idea, when somebody wants to care and really shows the people that he cares with his heart, or her, and you are up in that office, what is so wrong when I brought up 75% down? Bring it to 65. No, I wouldn't, because they're going to have too much money. Why? They get so much, I counted now, over 4,000, 4,000 or 5,000. I don't think, because if they're houseless, if they are without a job, they can maybe do the same steps what I went through, what all my friends, the one living from check to check, is doing. Since you cut it out, I give you a classical example. I'm going through Kihei. I see a 3-story built house, affordable housing. And I talk to people who live there, to maintenance. They forgot something. First of all, it's cheap building. I saw when it went up. You don't build a 3-story in that short of a time. So if there's a spark coming and it starts the fire, how do you get 3 stories, people out of there? If it doesn't change, I will do my best to run through the floors and get the people out if I can. Give them assist, chief, assist. We're all chiefs, remember? Now there was some, what was it that ticked me off? The people. It's us. It's the people. We are all chiefs. We can handle it. We can do this.
Hey, Chief.
Yes.
My road has holes. They keep patching it. It's horrible. And I know your budget is very tight. How are you going to help me?
Okay.
How are you going to help me?
Okay.
We need a light down the end of that corner. And I called Department of Transportation. They tell me you got to wait 2 years. And people are dying on this corner. Well, what are you going to do to help me, Mr.
You know,
Mayor? I'm asking you. You're
Yeah.
talking about being
right
mayor.
now. But right now
You can do everything
now.
you said, and you don't have to be mayor if people will.
Right now.
If people will do and help each other,
That's it. Now you brought it up.
then you don't need to be mayor, do you?
Yes, I do.
Why?
That's very important
Why?
because somebody has to get, I call it revive. And Hawaiians,
Tell them.
they tell me, yes, this reviving of the aloha spirit, they have it still. Natives in the mainland, they gave up. Here, in the older people, in what they see, some they love me, some others, my skin, they hate me. But I found out what they really look for is somebody who cares. And they see it. I had, like yesterday, even in a bus, he was mad with me. I'm Hawaiian, you bow. And then he was asking for some, I have some Social Security. So I gave him some money. He came to the front. He cried in my arms. He apologized and he noticed that he said something wrong. So I am saying the people will realize my skin color doesn't matter to them. If I care,
Why
It
do
will
you need to be mayor to do what you're doing?
because I believe that people gave up all through the island. It doesn't
Wasn't it
help.
good? Tomorrow you're going to ask you questions, and you're going to get the West Maui taxpayers. I guarantee you they're going to ask you about tax.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this was good training. Whether you want me to air this, I think this is a real good thing because it shows you are approachable. You are approachable. If
So
they
now-
see you, they can say, "You looked like that guy, Joseph, like that guy saw me."
And on
See
top
me
of
on
this,
TV, right?
and on top of
So they'll
this,
see
they
it.
can, what I said, test my spirit. Ask me for help. See how I'm doing. When something falls down, how I treat an old lady, how I treat a man, how I treat a houseman, how I treat a Hawaiian, how I treat anybody.
So wait,
I try my best.
That means I could be mayor just like you.
Yeah, if
What
you
do
want
need to be
everybody
mayor?
can.
No, you need one mayor right now.
Now
we're
my
looking
daughter
for
tried
one.
to tell. Right
We
now,
got 10 people. You got to be the one. Why? That's the thing. And yet, right now,
Because
you just got to be one of
okay,
the top
because
two.
okay, because they
You don't even have to be first. You could still teach them by the end of the election season. But if you don't have any money, how are you going to get your message out?
better than now.
How?
Because I'm then
If you
being
become
able,
second in
if there's
this
only two,
primary,
if I'm the runner-up,
You already
I
made your
can
point.
really talk to everybody, because then suddenly they're gonna come, suddenly they're gonna ask, and then the
But that
dirty
won't- that
business
is
start
not
and all,
likely.
and they will see.
Like even when you're going to go meet another candidate and you want to do all this stuff, guess what? No matter, someone looks at your face and saying, I am your Ohana. This guy's running against
So
you.
wait a moment.
Isn't that worthy
Wait a
of a
moment.
reason?
No,
No.
I made the decision, and I really mean it.
Okay.
Queen Ka'ahumanu
Right?
and Queen Liliu
Kalani.
Okalani, they were suspicious. They saw the missionaries coming, trying to help him, trying to be there. I love this play I saw, where somebody played the first queen I mentioned.
What do you want to tell me about these guys? What was your point?
I want to say that they were suspicious. They saw the afflictions and suffering of their people. I'm coming now, this many years, 200 or almost years later here, and I see the affliction and sufferings of their descendants. And I give it almost as I can. I don't promise. I give it. I can, in spirit, give them my word. I do not trust unless I trust. And sometimes it doesn't take long, like by little children, because I can sense it.
Well,
But
you-
by others, I know the other candidate. They're starting already. I have there already one. He's trying to, what is that called when you smooch yourself away in to get somehow, because he is now finally in trouble with his money. Suddenly he wants to, and he showed me there was somebody outside, help me to help him or something. But what it is, it's always when they, all the candidates, and I don't care where they are, and how much millions they have, when they start running a little bit out of money, they all do foolish decisions. They're all stuck. They all don't know what to do anymore. And when I was my proposal say salary down, then they can do one thing. They can get themselves a little apartment, the winner. Get themselves, okay, I have my car payment, I want my phone. What do I do with the rest? Whoa. That's
So
what
you're
I'm
basically
saying
trying
already.
to-
When they have that little budget and can't, where people go from paycheck to paycheck, and some Hawaiian have the paycheck of zero. How, when they have still 4 or 5, I don't care how much, not 17 like now, if they have not the possibility, ability to budget their own amount of money, how can they even dare? That's not just foolish. That's, I don't know. The action is stupid. Stupid. I don't like to call the people stupid. But how can you even think about, what life do you have to have lived that you can think about, that you can budget $1 billion? And $1 billion is 1,000 times a million. And you budget it around, and then you even sit with, I know, right now I'm talking actually also to the ones which are the law. But I don't want to offend them. Why can't we all be Ohana? When the people sees it,
Look,
when I'm in off,
I'm
they gonna-
having frustration because
Still.
you are not. Yes.
Okay.
You're talking about things I told you when we started. I want
what
to
do you
know
need
what
to know?
you're going to do to help the people deliver your message. Now, if
Asaf.
I listen to the summary, all I'm going to hear is you don't seem to want to respond to a direct question with a direct answer. You go back into
Oh,
your
there we
rhetoric.
go. Because no,
You're not giving me
that's
an
not
answer.
rhetoric. No, that is that
You're not
I'm
giving me
honest.
an
I'm
answer.
honest. How can I give an answer if I am not able to answer it without lying? I'm an honest person.
No, that's
you
great.
asked me
But
about
why do you wanna
taxes.
be mayor?
I don't know, because I will have a troop with chiefs, with workers, with people who have the same intent, and that is like a snowball, an avalanche. They see
So
somebody.
couldn't you try that by being head of a department?
No, because that's
Really?
just, oh no way.
What experience do you have?
Oh,
running
I
a
went to
group?
the departments.
What experience do you have running a large thing. It's got a lot of people, right? And a
Right.
large budget. That's how they get to that billion you spoke about. There's a lot of people's lives that are out there before you get to the grants and the things you want to do.
Oh, this
there are
is-
services you're providing for the people, and those services are hard to deliver when you don't have the resources and you don't have the manpower. You can probably tell me, even
It's-
without being mayor. I'm trying to understand, why do you
It
want to
is-
be mayor?
Right now,
Why do you want to be mayor?
It is all completely mismanaged. It will not
why.
happen overnight. It will be something. Let's say I am in November. What is that called? The general elections. I can start the next morning because somehow I get probably shown. And the workers, I go to the people who work there. I don't even want
Joseph,
the ones who are.
I'm gonna wrap
ahead.
this because,
This is just today.
well, no, I wanted you to deliver the information you want to deliver them, so that I can supplement our last interview because you reflected on it and felt there were important things you wanted to say. We've had a lot of time here, and I've even tried to get you to answer some
There's
specific
one thing what I
questions.
don't understand. When you kept asking, what for me, I started bringing it
You
up.
have people out there that
Yes,
don't
but I stay
want to
saying,
live.
we as a family
they don't
don't
wanna
want-
cut their budget
No,
down.
they will not cut
They're
their
not-
budget.
and
I'm
they are
talking
living
about
in
the ones in
houses
charge. The ones in
Look.
charge. The ones who do
Why-
all
wait,
this.
let me ask
Why
you.
do they even? Why do people bring up corruption?
Let me
They
ask-
have.
I'm going to stop
It's
you.
so- yes.
The
Go ahead.
quality of life for everyone is different and unique. If you're thinking that someone that's living a quality of life with their family, because now they want to serve their community and make things better, they're going to reduce themselves down and not be able to do what they're doing now
Cut.
and make it worse. I don't know how you would say that's
Yeah.
a responsible
People, I don't know
thing
if
to
people
do.
can hear this. That is a vision. This America is coming to an end. That means they're running out of bullets. Other nations are making exchange. That means they're trading with each other. They're trying to find another currency. They are countries which were not doing anything together. Let me first finish.
Oh, go ahead.
Because of this, it's going to come middle of the ocean, Pacific Ocean. You got all these you got China next door. I don't care how many miles away. They can't handle now the Middle East. I have been there. I
What's
know
your
why they
point,
can't.
Mr.
It's,
Mayor?
it's that there will,
Wait,
it will
come
come
on.
to an end with Social Security. The shelves, there will be no
And
boat able to
so
come in. And then
we-
people have to really live a hammer.
Joseph,
They have to care for their neighbors.
Your message about helping
too early?
and Ohana. No, it's not early. Your message is delivered. I got it. You want people to help each other. I
That's
got
it.
it. You want to help.
That's what
I
now,
got
right.
it.
But they have
But
to
I don't
see the
see-
neighbor. Love your
I
neighbor
don't
like
see-
yourself. How
Yeah,
to
but
do it?
I don't see
Let's
how
go
you
day
could
by
be
day.
mayor if when you hit the
Mayor,
ground
mayor.
run. Joseph,
I can't be president
thank
because
you
I
for
wasn't
taking
born.
This time. I will air this and get it to you, or get it to you, and you decide whether you.
No,
want
you
it
were
or something.
frustrated. I am because I still
What
can't
do you
get
want to
people
tell them?
to.
This is your chance. If anyone else will do videos with you like this, jump on it. But I don't know how many you're going to get if you don't tell them what you're going to. You got to be focused and tell your constituents, that's them, what you're going to do for them. They're all different. Some of them don't have money and would really appreciate
I know this.
what you've said.
Some people
And
don't need
some of
money.
them will
Some
think
with
you're a
health,
little wacky.
mental health, and I am already. I know people in the different departments where we
Okay.
do our rescue mission. There's people coming out which can help to get an ID. Some others come out with the organization they have on a computer with housing. I get to suddenly I got told, hey, we found housing for you. You know what I said? Give it to somebody else. Maybe when I said no. If maybe there is somebody on the list, a single woman, single mom with her children, why would I need this housing? Well, I can only say, when you love one another, you know what? I'm the opposite of selfish. What is that called? Selfless?
No, it's called stupid.
No. No,
It's
you
called, you don't, I have that problem. You don't
you
help.
insulted me now.
No, I'll call me stupid.
Okay,
you
that's
don't,
better.
You don't help yourself when you help someone and it hurts you. That is not
Au,
good.
au contraire.
Okay,
Au
I'm going to
contraire.
stop the interview.
This is where I know.
This is where we're stopping. If you want to say
And can
goodbye,
I say something else?
please do.
Yes.
Say goodbye.
I just want to say what he just brought up about.
If you hurt yourself by helping other people, if you're going to sacrifice yourself,
Can I say it
that
like
is
this?
you.
Yes.
That is not me. I've
And
done that.
I'm just
for
saying.
37
Okay, let's bring it
years
up.
here.
What I need to bring up.
37 years.
The one I am going with is the real one, not the ones the missionaries brought over. The God and His Son, our Lord Jesus Christ, who is accepted when you present Him right, that's my everything. That's why I give my life. He said, you should look for, no. I take on daily my cross to suffer because He did this. He showed me I got to go the same route like He go, and then everything I don't have to feel. And nobody. For me, I want to say it once. He will come eventually with His government. If we do try to do, nothing in Him was violent. Everything was
He also said,
what now? Because people try to throw this
No,
spirit of
no,
stuff
I'll
on
tell you
me.
what he
I know
said.
His word. Okay.
okay, here's what he
Get
said. He
ahead.
said,
Help yourself. No.
he said, give to them what they want. It's only earthly stuff.
Okay, what
We
he
have
said.
the kingdom
Okay,
of
then.
heaven.
Okay.
So,
no,
I'm gonna
let me
stop
bring
it
it
right.
right. That has
We're
nothing to
gonna
do with
end it on-
money. What
That's
you
right.
just said.
But you're talking
Give
to
to
run
the-
as mayor. I'm stopping, Joseph. If you want to say goodbye,
Give
say
to
goodbye.
Caesar what belongs to Caesar, just to correct you, and to God what belongs to God. Yeah, your heart is there. Ohana is there. Your love your neighbor is
Joseph,
there.
end
Everybody
it.
waits
You gotta
for
end
it.
it. It's going to go past
Okay,
the time.
it looks to me like people are waiting. Of course, I am not the Messiah, but I know Him enough that He taught me. Be the opposite of self. Give it all you can. Give your life. He gave His life. I am by grace. He was never doing anything wrong. And He showed me you can do it. Okay, it's enough. I just know the missionaries, they blah, 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 blah. They throw scriptures at me. They can't connect it. I can just try to walk in the image of Him. That's it.
Is that it? Does that feel like you've given this what you want?
I
This
love you
video?
all. I love you all.
I'm difficult
And even-
because I
I
ask
know.
pointed questions.
No, that's right on. This is nothing. I have to be, it's again, my master teaching me all things to all men. But I can't do it overnight. You saw me in my first interview. I have
wish
to
you-
warm up
No, again,
and learn.
the reason I did this is because I recognize that your passion. You're a little outside the box. I'm as outside the box as they get. But I recognize your passion, and I wanted to
Somebody
give you an
has to start,
opportunity
right?
to say your piece, because I know how passionate you are.
My
Blessings to
peace
you,
is when we're
Joseph.
all at peace.
So this is Joseph Moses.
He's
You'll
coming
see
more.
him coming in the primary. And if you aren't registered to vote, you still might have time. I don't know what the cutoff date is.
Do they know
to
the
vote
procedure?
In the primary.
They
I
have to
think
have
we
their
have
signature.
same-day voting, do we not?
Same day voting, or from what you mean? On the, at the
See,
back.
you may not even know.
Well, I know
Thank
that
you,
Lahaina
people.
don't even have to have. I know
You got to know
sometimes.
the rules to be able to
I know
run
the rules. Mail in, but if your signature is not right, if you moved in between, you get cut out. You have to live at the same address.
Meaning you
like,
have to correctly register, correct?
Yes, and people have to know this. Call
Right.
the lady, Joanna, she's the best at. You can do it online, doesn't matter. She explains
Yeah,
to you all the
look,
answers, what you
we
have to
don't
do.
need- So maybe your thing is you should go through the county one by one with voter forms and get them to register to vote. Then
That's
see if you-
desperation.
well, again, what your
The
goal
people,
is. If
what
your
comes
goal
out
is
comes
to
out.
be mayor,
At the end,
I
I
wish
want
you
to
the
see.
best.
I did my
If
best.
your goal
and what
is
the
to
people
be
want
the
to see.
best and share
If you
ideal,
believe in this
that's
government,
good. And
I'm
that's
not
what
your
I
man.
think's good.
I'm not your man. Vote for somebody else. If you want to have this government, if you want to have at least the three now on top, and then also the one who lost his business, well, He was rude because he is now desperate. He is even trying to get me. I don't know if he wants to find a way to, when he gives up, to endorse me or something. I have no idea. But I know the ones who are young, I like them.
I just know.
But
the
they're
more
too
you
young for all
talk,
the problems.
The more I realize. You're talking about someone that's running for mayor that thinks that he cannot be responsible to anyone else except for himself. And now you're telling me he may want to put his support to you. Who cares? If his support is because he now knows that he can't really run because he doesn't have money to run, but he already has shown himself to me.
And I will show myself that it is possible to be incorruptible. I have the foundation by
luck.
not taking anything. I got nothing.
Joseph,
you want my Social Security? I
when I
offered
see
you
you on
half
the
when you struggled, right?
When I
it
see
doesn't
you on
matter.
the street, or if I see you in the community, I will always be able to come and shake your hand and
Every
say,
time,
thank you
anytime.
for your good service, my beautiful soul. If you try
Don't
to be
give
my
up.
mayor, I'm
Don't
gonna
you give
fight
up. Don't anybody
I
give
don't
up
want you
here.
to be my mayor. I originally thought to run years ago
As a
to
chief,
be chief,
that's it.
and I realized
And the nation
there are
knows what a
people
chief
that
is.
don't
As long
want
as that,
me
by the way,
and my
chief,
unusual
chief
outside the
is
box. You're outside the box.
ali'i in Hawaiian. And Mo'i Wahine is my queen.
Okay.
Yeah. A little bit
Thank
Hawaiian
you guys
language.
for watching. I hope you had a good time watching this, and I hope it helped you decide who you might vote for in this upcoming primary. Joseph Moses, candidate for mayor, 2026, Maui County. And if ever you know in your voting, vote from your heart. Vote from what you feel.
And
That's
be
what it is.
and be ready to get to back to Ohana. If you don't want to, people will ask you, why are you not stepping? Why are you not? Everybody has to give their best. Watch your children. Don't teach them the things they up there. They're bickering at each other in the papers. Many children, they read this. Is this how you want them to learn to treat family, to treat each other? I don't think so.
When you have your next forum, think of me and think about the good training we had here. This was kind of, I would say,
Rehearsal?
I let you cut in, I cut in, you cut in. You're not going to have that when you go. Wait, you watch. I wish you the very best in these forums. They are going to show that you are not conventional. And that's what you want to show. You want to show, and like you say, if you're looking for it to be the same, you're not the guy.
Not at all.
Got it.
Because what's here going on is, what's the best words? It's a circus. It's a discrimination for people.
Thank you,
There's
guys.
absolutely no help.
That's why
in
I
this
stopped
discussion.
doing these interviews, because candidates think what they think, and that's what candidates do. And then they go out and get money to have people help them run so they can do what they think. But usually it's tied to the people. Once it's tied to the people, he calls that corruption. So you guys figure it out
By
all
the
on
way-
yourselves. I talked to all these people and I've decided.
By the way, I understand suspicion that you have to see my deeds, and that's for me a duty to say, to do what I say. What is that? Walk what you talk. It's for me my duty. You just have to give me a chance.
We want to
If
make
you-
sure
yeah.
this goes into the hour, so we're going to stop now. Blessings, everyone. You can find Joseph. Do you want to give them any
Yeah,
way to
Joe.
contact you?
Joseph J. My middle name is Joshua.
Great.
So-
What's the email address?
Joseph J. Moses at yahoo.com.
I see. And do you have a web page or anything
No,
like that?
I don't. I don't want to learn it.
Okay. Joseph J. Moses at
At
yahoo.com.
yahoo.com.
I'm going to put that on the screen so they can contact you. Is that all right?
That's all right,
Okay. Brother, it's been a
brother.
pleasure. We are Ohana. Aloha, everyone.
Aloha! Support the Maui Neutral Zone. Get affordable visibility for your business. Help us build a searchable archive for our community. Strengthen Maui. Become a founding sponsor today. Promote here, MauiNeutralZone.com.